have not seen any commercials, we have not seen any ads, we have not seen any Caitlin Clark merchandise, and we for sure as hell have not seen any Caitlin Clark signature shoe.
It's unbelievable. Adidas was the first to break their silence about Caitlin Clark before Nike did. When it came to congratulating Clark on her Rookie of the Year achievement, Adidas was well ahead. What a debut season. Congratulations to Caitlin Clark, the WNBA Rookie of the Year for 2024. Her unsightly shirt for Caitlin Clark's. In 50 minutes, Rhodey Award sold out. Nike gave Caitlin this in recognition of her first ever record. WNBA seasoned, it's just a t-shirt. Regarding her own shoes, nothing was said, and Aya Wilson received. Promoting and serving as the focal point of Nike's WNBA campaign.
How do you miss an opportunity like that? How do you not capitalize? It doesn't make any sense at all. And playing the politics where, oh, we need to release Asia's shoe first. Well, no, it's not Caitlin's fault that you haven't done anything for Asia yet.
It sold out in less than 50 minutes, despite the fact that it was a terrible tee with Caitlin's recordings on it. They would have taken that garment. Even though it took 5 minutes to produce, it sold out in a record amount of time. Better beyond anything Aya Wilson has ever completed for Nike.
Let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales grew in 2023 by 16% from 2022. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them today.
After an incredible season, how can Nike make such a simple shirt? If Caitlin had been employed by Adidas, by now, she would have had her own sneaker, which would have been completely sold out. The quantity of Caitlin Clark merchandise. Since signing her, has Nike revealed anything? How many high-quality products? Zero as of yet. Few athletes in the world of sports are more divisive. As the teenage basketball star who has taken the sport by storm, Caitlin Clark, the star from Iowa, has broken. Even in her rookie season, she broke records, was compared to the game's legends, and became the face of women's basketball. Despite her extraordinary achievements on the court, Caitlin Clark has encountered a challenging and relationship with Nike, and the WNBA can be problematic at times. Nike, a multinational apparel company renowned for supporting elite athletes, has oddly minimized Clark's accomplishments, rather on the promotion of other players.
Caitlin Clark's gonna help it change for the better. All of a sudden, we gonna see Asia Wilson. She may get some more shine because she's that girl. Diana Taurasi gonna get more shine because we know what she brings to the table. Ionescu, she's gonna get more shine. Others, black, white, everything in between. It's about the ladies, now more so than ever before.
Adidas, on the other hand, has been more than happy to accept her. Agent Billie Jean King, Caitlin Clark, an Adidas ambassador and a legend in the sports world, was commended for her outstanding season and victory. As the Rookie of the Year in the WNBA, King's support occurred during a period when even Clark's official sponsor, Nike, had not yet given her achievements due recognition. This praise was more than just a compliment. It highlighted the importance of it is Clark's impact. Nike, meanwhile, has come under intense criticism for its seeming unwillingness to absolutely support Clark, despite the fact that they are still pushing other WNBA players, most notably Aya Wilson. Wilson is clearly a fantastic player, but the worst part is that Caitlin Clark outsells almost each and every other player in the league. Nike has taken a while to acknowledge her enormous popularity, her magnificence. Adidas, on the other hand, appears to have realized her significance far earlier and partnered with a celebrity. Something a lot of people think will shape women's basketball in the future.
She's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie, targeted by society, targeted by her looks, targeted by her reputation, targeted by the disrespect that they've shown to the WNBA. She said, no, they're expecting this rookie class to be perfect. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years.
Billie Jean King, a longtime advocate for sports equality, didn't hold back when complimenting Clark. Caitlin King praised Clark's commitment, her performances that broke records, and the indisputable impact she's been playing the game. For King, Clark's numerous awards and Rookie of the Year title weren't the only things that mattered. It was about Clark's unadulterated love and passion for the game, which she exhibits each time she takes the court. In addition to showcasing her skill, Clark's Rookie of the Year victory served as a moment of validation. She encountered criticism in addition to fierce competition on the court during her debut campaign, and disregard from an unexpected source, her own sponsor, Nike. Despite her quick ascent, Clark has had to cope with the annoyance at being disregarded by the company that ought to be boosting her achievement. Being an athlete for Nike, given her marketability, Clark ought to have been at the forefront of their advertising campaigns, as well as popularity. However, Nike has mostly concentrated on promoting other athletes despite her indisputable influence.
Is Caitlin Clark currently the face of the WNBA? Yes. Do I think if A'ja Wilson dropped a shoe and Caitlin Clark dropped a shoe today at the very same time, that Caitlin Clark would outsell A'ja's shoe by 100 times? Yes, I think that would be the case.
Another outstanding talent, A'ja Wilson, has been Nike's main emphasis. Wilson is undeniably a remarkable talent. She is a dominant force in the league, a WNBA champion, and a multiple MVP. However, it is undeniable that Caitlin Clark has become the new face of women's basketball due to her skill on the court and her capacity to establish a connection with fans. In actuality, Wilson and almost every other player in the league are outsold by Clark. Her games attract a sizable audience, and her jerseys are sold out. Thus, why does Nike still give priority to Wilson, even if it's obvious that Clark is more attractive?
She's got one of the hottest selling jerseys in sports, y'all. According to Fanatics, led by the one and only Michael Rubin, Clark's Indiana Fever jersey is apparently sold out in all sizes. It was rumored that she actually outsold Dallas Cowboy jersey.
Both fans and analysts have been asking this question, in spite of Wilson's merited praise. Her overall marketability and item sales are worse to Clark's. This disparity has been seen by the fans, and it's becoming a source of conflict. Basketball purists are not the only people who find Clark appealing. She has drawn the interest of casual admirers, young girls who aspire to play like her, and even people who had not previously given women's athletics. Her ability to improve the WNBA is enormous, and her game is thrilling.
You need to realize the Indiana Fever, this is the second year in a row they had the #1 pick. So do y'all know what that means? That means they're not that good.
It has been an unforgettable first season for Clark. She dominated the competition in addition to performing at a high level. Her ability to lead her team with intensity, shoot from wherever on the court, and distribute the ball with accuracy of an experienced veteran distinguished her from other novices. Her performances contributed to more than simply her own fame. Provide the WNBA with much-needed attention and excitement. She is the kind of player that the league sorely needs to attract viewers and expand its viewership.
There is a Caitlin Clark effect on all of basketball, and especially on women's basketball ratings. Kudos to her. She has elevated an entire sport in viewership.
Strangely, though, the WNBA has taken a while to completely accept her as the sports spokesperson, despite the fact that Clark's Rookie. The league has only now made a formal announcement about the year win, which was leaked more than a week ago. And it wasn't even a unanimous victory for her. Both fans and the media were taken aback by this delay, with many questioning why the WNBA isn't taking use of Clark's rising to fame. Some people perceive it as resistance. Unwillingness to accept that the league's future is currently married to a 22-year-old Iowan.
Caitlin Clark has created more buzz around the basketball landscape and has actually transformed and revived a league that was the WNBA, and she is getting paid a measly $28 million.
Clark is in a position to lead the WNBA to new heights thanks to her enormous talent, marketability, and fan base. However, the league and Nike are reluctant to completely support her, and this reluctance is challenging to comprehend. Clark is currently the center of attention, but it's unclear if the organization's intended to support. She will at last realize her full potential. Although there's always been criticism of Caitlin Clark, the fact that it is now happening from Nike, one of the most well-known brands in sportswear, has left a lot of fans perplexed, despite her indisputable success. Clark has been subjected to a constant barrage of criticism regarding his marketability both on and off the court. And, to be honest, loathing. However, it appears that this circumstance goes above the usual scrutiny associated with celebrity. It feels more intimate than just her performance.
Somebody coming along and elevating the sport shine ultimately benefits you. Go out there, compete with her, try to bust her up if you want to, and all of that stuff. Just don't hate on the acclaim that she's getting.
Bias, jealousy, and possibly fear that this young talent is changing women's basketball are all present. And the league itself in ways that cause discomfort to some individuals. As a performer who has set records, Clark is undoubtedly a trailblazer because she attracted a lot of attention in only her debut season. However, for Nike, it's puzzling that a corporation that takes pride in promoting excellence has decided to minimize her accomplishments while concentrating on guys who, to be honest, aren't making as much of an impact on the court or in terms of commercial viability. Given their lengthy history of alignment, reluctance to fully accept Clark seems particularly strange. With influential athletes, whether it's basketball legends like Serena or Michael Jordan, Nike has established its brand by being linked to athletes who transform the game, such as Williams in tennis. Furthermore, Caitlin Clark is undoubtedly carrying out that action. She has increased viewership, broken rookie records, and been compared to the greats that the WNBA has desperately needed. However, Nike downplays Clark's explosive rise while promoting other stars like Aya Wilson. Get up.